Hey guys, Whitney here, and I am so excited. We finally have a release date for Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise. It will be hitting stores and the Nintendo eShop July 10th, 2020 worldwide. We also got a new trailer featuring the game's theme song called The Deep South with vocals by Cashel, and a lot of spooky and bizarre imagery. In my previous breakdown of the Nintendo Direct announcement, I mentioned the possibility of Zack playing a Russ Cole-like role. Well, this trailer, game opening maybe, really mimics the True Detective Season 1 opening. Even though the trailer didn't showcase any game footage, we can still learn quite a bit of what we can expect from the game theme-wise. As York Falls floats through the air, we see imagery of landscapes from Louisiana, various swamps, marshes, wildlife, and like Mardi Gras scenes. There's also imagery of eyes throughout as well. There's a focus on the eye of a hurricane, which makes me wonder if the events will somehow connect to Hurricane Katrina somehow, along with close-ups of a real eye, a bloody eye, and even an abstract eye made of pieces of, well, I'm not quite sure, metal? I don't know. We also see some dark imagery flash as well. There's a face that seems to be covered in oil that eventually melts away, blood swirling down a drain, what kind of looks like virus cells popping into existence. But most shocking is shots of a fat man's exposed belly, red powder, and a barking Dalmatian. And Zack with a crazed smile. I'd like to think that the juxtaposition of these images suggests that we will see or maybe hear something about Willie, Kaysen, or maybe another Red Tree agent in this game. The Le Carré serial murders that Agent Davis and Jones are investigating must somehow connect to the malicious Red Tree and its various agents on Earth. Speaking of Le Carré, I didn't put this together when I first saw the town's name, but you guys think it could be a nod to John Le Carré, the British author of the espionage novels? Maybe we can expect to see some spies in the game. Maybe the Diane from Twin Peaks Season 3 character is actually more like an atomic blonde? Now that I think about it, the opening is also very reminiscent of James Bond openings as well. Along with the trailer, we also got a few more game screenshots, packaging artwork, and some more gameplay details. Agents Davis and Jones will begin a new investigation into the Le Carré serial murders in 2019. And through the memories of former FBI agent Francis Zack Morgan, we will also go back in time and step into the role of Special Agent York to begin unraveling the mystery. We will be able to travel around the town of Le Carré by foot or skateboard. And there will be several mini games including bowling, bayou rides, and a skateboard challenge. But most exciting of all, we can customize our character and upgrade the skateboard for improved speed and landing more difficult tricks. Does this mean I can make York into a punk rocker while I solve the case? I sure hope so. The game's key art is so gorgeous. I love the large red tree looming over the town, and the eye imagery continues with the sun peeking through the branches. Could this be another hint that the red tree is always watching and has a hand in the serial murders? In the new screens, we see York and Patricia standing what looks like to be a crime scene, maybe near a shore of a swamp. A peculiar-looking stick figure is cordoned off with caution tape, a calling card of the killer. We also get a clear look at the locket Patricia is wearing, and it appears to have a similar dragonfly symbol etched onto it that we also saw on the kind of threatening looking man in the Japanese Nintendo Direct trailer. According to the Japanese Nintendo blog, Patricia is the daughter of the sheriff, so maybe this man is actually her father and he's like law enforcement. He looks like a gangster to me, but we'll see. We also got another shot of Zack being interviewed by Agents Davis and Jones, and on first glance, there isn't much to it, but when discussing the trailer with Dan during episode 3 of the Greenville Radio podcast, he pointed out that there is a conspicuous round mark left on the coffee table dusty surface. Did Zack remove something from the agent's view? Also, what the hell's in that jar up in his shelves? It looks really weird. And looking closer at the files in front of Jones, we can clearly see a photo of a red tree and maybe a Le Carré victim wrapped in plastic, maybe like another nod to like Twin Peaks, Laura Palmer. Well, that's everything that kind of jumped out at me so far in the new trailers and screens. July 10th cannot come soon enough. Did I miss anything? Let me know in the comments. Bye!